What up, guys? Beard Bros Podcast. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and let's jump into some hot fucking topics today. Before we do, though, shout out Keith Dunlap, Circle One Apparel. Again, he's our dude. If you guys would like, I'm going to put his Facebook profile in the link in the description below. Copy, paste, whatever. Go to Facebook. Hit him up if you'd like anything. Hats, shirts, shorts. He's coming out with a bunch of stuff, so shout out Keith. Other than that, let's. I want to start with this, and then I know it's just gonna trickle. Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. I believe it's June
this week
7th on
8th.
Sunday at 6 p.m. I think the card starts or something like that. 6th. So June 6th, 8 p.m. I don't know if there is a small card. I'd say no. Is there a card?
There's a card.
Okay.
Chad Ochocinco's fighting an MMA fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
Here, let me bring it up and you keep going and talk about it.
Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul. It's, how can you say it? It is a clusterfuck. Because I feel like it's just a money fight. If Floyd really wanted to fight one of the Paul brothers that could actually fight, he would have fought Jake. Logan is a bigger name, impulsive. Logan's vlogs, everybody knows what he's done in his career. The bigger name of the brothers, not the better fighter of the brothers. But it is going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, so Floyd and Logan are the main event. There's a co-main. It's Budo Jack versus Dervin Colina. And then there's two other fights. Jarrett Hurd versus Luis Arias. And Chad Johnson versus Brian Maxwell. Mm-hmm. Those are the cards. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. local time. It's Showtime pay-per-view, $49.99. They'll be fighting in Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium. It is an exhibition, so...
No clear winner.
Yeah, no winner, chicken dinner. But I don't think that these two are necessarily going into this fight thinking,
let's play around.
I'm just here to fight.
Yeah.
Pretend.
Yeah. I don't think, knowing Mayweather, he's already upset about the gotcha hat. He's coming for blood. He wants to cut.
Do you think that's what really sparked the fire? Like, do you think it was play before that?
It was a jabs. It was a jabs when he said he was 51-1 or whatever with his wife, and then he said the shit about the Japan and.
Well, it started with him saying Japan, and then Logan took the jab of his wife.
Yeah.
And I felt like that was just.
And then he didn't have a haircut, so then when Jake took his hat off,
it was just worse.
He looked like Kevin Durant out there with the naps.
Yeah, he looked pretty rough.
He cleaned himself up, we seen.
But like you said, I feel like Logan is the bigger name of the two Paul brothers. Like,
oh, yeah.
He's the bigger draw. So, yeah, you're going to go fight. I think for me, it's for money.
Oh, that's definitely money. And entertainment, pretty much.
Entertainment. People want to see Logan fight, Floyd. And Floyd probably says. But see, I look at it this way. If Logan, I'm going to put this on record. I don't think Logan's going to win no matter what.
I want him to.
I'm going to root for Logan this fight. But I don't realistically think he's going to win.
No.
If he does win, though, do you think Mayweather really pushes for a rematch, considering it is just not a real fight, what they're claiming?
No, he'd be like, man, I'm 45 years old. I don't give a fuck at this point.
You think he would not give a fuck?
At this point, do you really care? You're not a professional boxer anymore. You're a retired boxer.
But if this YouTuber that he's put out there is a YouTuber beats him...
I mean, will he beat him, though? Because it's just an exhibition. So
that's what I'm saying. If he
really
loses in a... I don't know.
The pissy match, yeah.
I look at it as if you're fighting to win.
I don't think he's going to lose.
But I'm just saying, hypothetically, if he
KOs him?
If he knocks him out.
It's possible, actually, because he's kind of small guy and Logan's a really big guy.
Yeah, but Logan's not as defined boxer.
That we've seen yet.
But we have seen it.
We've seen it, but have we seen it lately?
Yeah, because he even put the video out fighting the Gronks, and he didn't look
like a
badass.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not trying to discredit Logan whatsoever. I'm a fan of Logan, but I'm also a realistic, like when young Cowboy fans, we were talking about this earlier, like Cowboy fans are unrealistic.
Yeah,
like they always think we're going to the Super Bowl, but then they don't look at like the real shit. Like our line isn't that good still.
There's a guy named Tom Brady still in the fucking league.
There's Tom Brady still in the league.
In the
Zeke
NFC.
hasn't looked that good. And everyone's like, well, if Zeke runs well and Dak stays healthy and CeeDee Lamb becomes the best young wide receiver and our defense becomes top 50. It's like, damn, that's a lot of ifs. I think if any of teams in the NFL do any of those things, they could be the team, right?
Yeah, look at the Niners, look at the Falcons the last few years. They were decent, but now they're not shit. It's like it's hard to do it year in and year out.
And that's my point is like I'm not discrediting Logan back to the boxing perspective. But I also look at Logan's fought KSI
and KSI.
And KSI just, I'm sorry. I'm not saying they suck.
No, but
they could probably beat up most YouTubers.
They're not beating up Nate Robinson.
But they're not. You don't think neither one of them could beat up Nate Robinson?
Oh, maybe Logan. I don't think KSI could. I don't think KSI could beat Ben Askren either.
Okay.
Because Jake Paul's really good at boxing.
Jake Paul is decently good. I'm not giving more credit.
Let's wait till Jake. Let's finish with Logan and then we'll get to the Jake.
Yeah, we'll talk about Jake in a minute. But Logan, we've seen him, and now he's fighting respectfully one of the best fighters of all time.
Best defensive fighter ever. He's the best.
Regardless of size. Have you seen those videos where like Ryan Garcia will like punch somebody and they can't take the punches even.
Shout out Aiden Ross.
Yeah, okay. Like I'm not saying Logan's like as much of a bitch of them, but you know, it's like what's a good example? Like for instance, I'm a bigger guy and I'm older, but I got kids like Lucas and stuff that can throw the disc really far, like Juan Anthony and them. They're 14, 15, 16 years old. Kobe Sanchez. They're little guys. They can throw the disc really far. But I'm the bigger, older guy. Shouldn't I throw the disc really far? But because they know their techniques and they know, like Floyd may be smaller, but yet he's done it for so long. He knows how to power punch, how to deflect a shot. Logan don't know those little, like...
You're not training against a guy that's capable of doing what Floyd Mayweather did. Like, or does. Because you're training, you probably traded with probably some good boxers, but none of them have the ability to lower their chin, higher their shoulder, and absorb it, where your body just literally like sinks in and he counters your ass. There's no fighter you're really fighting in.
And that's the thing is we've seen him fight the best too. Yeah. Oscar De La Hoya, he's the back end of his career, still a good fight. Pacquiao, badass fighter, still back end of his career, but still a good fight. Fucking Canelo on his younger years, maybe he wasn't experienced, but he had been boxing for a long, long time. Mm-hmm. These guys didn't do it. And yes, Mayweather's older now. Yes, Mayweather's not been in the game for a while. Yes, all these other things.
He's 50-0.
But can a guy that's barely been doing the sport for a few years now, no matter the dedication, he could be boxing every day of his life for the last 3 years or whatever. Do I think Logan can do it? I don't think he can do it.
I don't think so.
I don't think Floyd would commit to something knowing he could lose. Not at his age.
No, because he fought that Chinese dude in China and knocked his ass out knowing damn well he was going to knock that motherfucker out.
Do you think that Floyd will knock
Maybe
Logan
a body
out?
punch. Maybe a body punch.
Like he'll take him down. He'll TKO him.
Yeah, I don't think Logan's going to be ready for those fucking liver shots, bro.
Not real liver shots.
Fuck it. Like he's gonna fuck you. He's going to fuck you up.
I see it that way too.
But I've said that a lot lately, and I've been wrong with these fucking YouTube boxing matches.
But this is not your regular YouTube boxing. This is a professional, trained, well-established, proven fucking boxer.
That's true, because Ben Askren was a wrestler, so it really didn't.
Yeah, Ben Askren, like, I'm just saying Logan has a chance. If he can do something early, but even Conor, we said, oh, Conor can potential. He wasn't going to beat Floyd.
Damn, I forgot they fought. Fuck, nah, Logan, you ain't got shit, bro. You losing this fucking fight.
Like,
if you win this fight.
If Conor boxed Logan, who would win?
Fuck, Conor would whip his ass. I would
hope.
hope.
I would hope Conor would whip Logan's
I would hope.
ass.
Yeah, I would hope.
Conor couldn't beat Floyd. So if we're already running down the losers to Floyd, and we're saying Logan can't beat the losers.
Logan couldn't even beat Oscar De La Hoya, I don't think, at this point. In De La Hoya. Nah, De La Hoya's kind of fat now, so maybe.
I'm just saying, if Logan, I'm not talking shit about you. I love you and your brother, dog. I am fucking rooting for you this weekend. I'm not gonna bet money because I bet money on Conor because I really truly thought Conor would win, and that was me being a little. I wasn't taking my own advice that I do like with the Cowboys or I do with like the Lakers the last couple of nights where they didn't have their full team or whatever. They're not healthy, so I know that they're gonna lose to the Suns. It's just the fact that I know you have a chance, which I could walk in the fucking ring with Mayweather today with no training. I'd have a puncher's chance.
Yeah, I mean, you could connect, yeah.
But it's like, it's so hard because I've seen 50 other guys that are fucking trained really hard their whole fucking life and not do it.
The only reason I don't think he's going to have a chance is when I went to Job Court, there was a guy that was Golden Gloves, and they used to put the gloves on, and no one could punch him. He was like the Mayweather out there. This fucker was dipping, dodging, ducking, doing some crazy shit, bro. And no one could fucking hit him. And then I was like, what the fuck, bro? Really? Like, y'all really can't punch this motherfucker. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. He's not going to touch Mayweather, really.
He might. I won't say he won't touch him. But I feel like there's going to be a gap there. There's going to be a gap of like, oh yeah, that's Logan the YouTuber. That's like, if you didn't know who was who, you were like, you just were born yesterday and you wanted to watch boxing and you were like, you don't know who Mayweather is and you don't know who fucking Logan is. But you know, they tell you Mayweather's the better fighter and Logan's not the best. He's a YouTuber. But you didn't know what they look like. And you watch that fight, I think you're going to be like, I would guess the better fighter is the black guy. He's probably Mayweather, and the white guy is Logan. He's the YouTuber. Like, I think that's how it's gonna look.
And I think this is gonna shut the world up. Finally, they're like, they finally lost, and like Logan's been losing. Like
Logan loses.
Like he's a loser winner type of person.
He's the biggest losing winner I've ever seen.
Yeah, he loses and still fucking wins. And
like he did the Japan thing, became the biggest winner. He did the fucking boxing thing, the biggest loser winner. He's gonna lose to Mayweather, but he still wins.
Yeah, it's like y'all are hating the wrong brother.
Yeah, you're hating the wrong brother because now let's transition to that. Jake Paul, my dog, love him to death. He's got a fucking big fight coming up.
I said if he beat Ben Askren, I'll become a bigger fan, and he beat Ben Askren pretty easily. So
I've been a fan. I like the Pauls. I don't know. They just do it different, and I like that shit.
They kill the YouTube game. They kill it every time.
They kill everything.
Everything they put
now they're in boxing, and now they're fucking announcing they're fighting. What I would hope that you motherfuckers that keep doubting Jake can respect if he beats him.
Yeah.
Tyron motherfucking Woodley.
And this dude looks like he is not in dad mode shaped like Ben Askren.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you take Askren and you take this guy, they're two opposites, literally, down to the color of their skin.
Yeah, these two are the polar opposites of each other.
Yes, one's ripped, one's dad bod, one's fucking mean, one's kind of a puss.
Yeah, So Tyron Woodley, 5-time UFC defending champion, one of the greatest, what was he, welterweight?
Yeah, he was a welterweight.
So he was one of the better ones. He was one of the better ones.
One of the better ones. He defended his title one of the most times in that class. So you know, he did it up. Yeah, this is the only excuse, and I'm gonna put it on record now because I think it's August 24th or 5th that they're planning on fighting.
28th.
So, something like that. So it's a couple months away. You motherfuckers, if Jake Paul wins this fight by decision, by knockout, by TKO, by fucking whatever, barring injury, unless Tyron Woodley gets hurt and he can't, like, I'm talking like tears his knee first round somehow or something. You know, just some random freak accident.
Yeah.
Outside of that, if he wins fair and square, I feel like you guys are going to be like, oh, well, Tyron Woodley, he lost his last 3 fights in the UFC. It's not looked the same. That's why UFC cut him.
But there's people that got cut that are really good fighters still. Like, you still got to put respect on some of the fighters that were, like, he was a smaller guy.
Demetrius,
yeah, he's still a good fighter. And he was,
Yeah, but that's the thing is everyone's always going to say, they're always going to make an excuse. And like Logan, he loses, but yeah, you're a bigger fan. And I'm not trying to say go be a fan of Jake. Jake has had his fair share of problems throughout his YouTube career and all that shit.
During COVID, he was out there, motherfucker.
Yeah, like he's not nowhere near perfect. None of us are. But the thing is, the boy keeps fighting who he wants to fight him.
Yeah.
And he wins.
He's the biggest winner-loser.
He's the biggest winner-loser when his brother's biggest loser-winner.
That's crazy, bro.
That's facts.
Hey, now I'm on his wave, bro. I'm on his jock shot. Whatever y'all want to say now, I don't care. Jake Paul, 2024 president. If he can do it, anybody can do it.
Nah, Logan would win that. He'd be the VP.
But yeah, like I said, I think Tyron Woodley, I'm sorry, bro.
I like Woodley too. I've never not liked. I thought you were gonna beat Usman. I thought you were gonna beat Kobe Covington. I mean, I rocked you, dog. You were cool as fuck. I hated the fact that Dana didn't like you.
But Woodley, bro, that's gonna be spelled with another L, dog, because she about to take it. I'm sorry.
Okay, but let's say this, okay, and I'm just running down what has been said so far. Tyron Woodley came out and said, this is literally the biggest payday that I've ever had throughout my entire UFC career, just to beat up, like, basically a nobody.
A Disney kid or some shit, he said.
Yeah. Do you think that he would be willing to take the money over taking the L?
Yeah, I think he would. I think he's the type that didn't make a lot, wasn't the big name like a McGregor, like a Adesanya, like... You know, those people that making millions and millions. They're on the Forbes list. You know, Tyron Woodley was never on that. He was one of the better fucking champions
of all time.
Yeah, so he's looking for a bag. He's definitely... he could take it out. He don't really...
He would be like, hey, you know, like, we're not... I don't know. I don't know if he would. Like, it sucks to say, would anyone do that? But if the bag's big enough, like, what are we talking? Like, I would say, let's say he made maybe...
I think he's making about 10, probably
$10 million a
to
year,
lose at least, and probably more if he wins.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he's about making that much.
I think that's the only thing that people are going to say until Jake fights somebody that isn't money hungry.
Yeah, like, y'all want Jake Paul to fight fucking... We were talking, like... what's the white boy, the Mexican guy? Canelo. You want to fucking fight Canelo and win? It's like, even then, yeah, it would be like question.
Fight a guy like as high caliber as a fighter as Canelo is, but somebody that doesn't care about money. That money's not the priority. They have so much money that it's like, oh, you know, I don't give a fuck about the money. I just want to beat your ass.
Like McGregor.
McGregor, like he's so balling. The last thing he cares about is like $10 million.
Yeah.
It's almost like Floyd. Floyd probably doesn't need the money, whatever.
But he doesn't like Logan
like,
fucking with him.
I just need to shut this motherfucker up.
Yeah.
He thinks he could beat me up. I'm gonna prove.
I ain't gonna lie. If Floyd wins and Jake wins, I think that'd be a beautiful,
but it's weird that
beautiful.
Jake hasn't fought like KSI.
Oh,
like why?
Do we want that? Do we really?
I mean, I don't know. I'd like.
Does KSI want that?
Probably not. He probably don't want that real smoke.
He'll ship his ass back to London.
I mean, shit, he got knocked the fuck out by Logan, and they fuck Logan on that whole thing.
So all I'm saying is Jake is a damn good fighter, and I think Woodley, like I said, I think you're gonna take an L. I hope it's a good fight. I hope it's not a fast knockout. Like
I think it's gonna be a fair exchange.
I think so too.
I think Jake's finally gonna get hit.
And if he don't, fuck Woodley, your career is done. Your career is done. If he doesn't, at least give it to him like first couple minutes, bro.
But see, this is why I don't see Woodley getting knocked out, because I've seen that fool get fucked up by motherfuckers. Taking bows to the face, motherfuckers. knees to the fucking
Head.
side and shit. Like,
Fuck.
this fool's gets fucked up. And I tried to say that about Askren, but Askren was kind of a bitch. Like, he didn't really get fucked up all that much. Like, he did and he didn't.
Yeah.
Woodley, I've seen.
He's a brawler.
Yeah, he's gone fucked up and still been able to keep fighting. Can I say the same about Jake right now? No. Jake hasn't gone in the trenches, really. He's not been in those, like, oh, shit, like, I'm getting hit just as much as I'm throwing them.
Yeah, I never had his eye kind of swelling. That's true.
That's why I'm like, I want Jake to win. I'm going to be rooting for Jake to win, just like I'm rooting for Logan this weekend. But I think this one, it's a little hard because if Jake wins, you fucking haters are going to still say, oh, Woodley's washed. Woodley didn't care. Woodley cared about money. It was rigged. Okay, and Showtime took over.
I don't think any kind of fight's rigged. That's where shit gets misconstrued. Does anybody want to fucking... You could literally die from getting knocked out. You think Ben Askren just wanted to get knocked out?
No.
Fuck no. Nate Robinson,
it's easy
fuck
to say
no.
that these fights would be rigged because of how much money's involved.
That's true.
When it's a real, like, MMA and boxing, I'm not gonna fucking lie. When we went to the fight last year in Rio Rancho, that was a real fucking knockout. That wasn't pretend.
I don't think that Nate Robinson was pretend either. That Nate Robinson,
I don't think so either.
That boy got cold cocked.
I don't think that was rigged, but...
Ben Askren didn't look neither, dude. He fucking...
No, but you gotta understand, it's different when there's that much money with people that don't make that much money.
That's true, because if it was UFC and he got wobbled, like, he's trying to get back up, because he's like, I got a title maybe in 3 fights if I could win. Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. That's the point is, these guys that fight all the time, like Adesanya and, like, fucking Ngannou, those fools aren't stepping in there to just... make a bag, because their bags aren't that big anyways.
No, they're not.
These bags that are coming in from, like, for Nate and for Ben and for fucking Tyron now and all these other guys, those bags are big, like, I think even bigger than even UFC's paying. And probably not boxing, because boxing pays pretty
I was going to say boxing's up there, bro.
But UFC-wise, I think that's why he's taking on these UFC guys, because it's like, one, they're not truly... polished boxers. They can box.
There's some that are like really, really good boxers, but he won't fight them. I don't think. Like,
well, I'm looking at like they're not just like a boxer is just
one dimensional.
Yeah, they box, so they know those things. These guys like Tyron, they box, but they're boxing, they're wrestling, they're defensive takedowns, they're kicks. They're all over the place.
Most of the time, they're throwing punches to like get in closer to get them. Yeah, I get
so you get these guys plus. A big bag is not that big of a bag compared to your boxers.
Yeah, they're probably not making even millions sometimes when they fight.
No, probably not. So you're getting like Tyron's like, oh, I'll fight you for fucking 5-10 million. It's like, fuck, I didn't make that my whole career.
They're probably not even negotiating price. He's like 10. Oh, okay, cool, fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Sign,
bro.
motherfucker.
It's just like that's why I think it's hard to say it's. I don't want to say it's rigged because I don't think it's rigged.
Even if it is, let Jake keep winning. Fuck it.
I don't see him losing, dog.
Not
to Tyron Woodley.
Not to Woodley.
He's going to win this fight, and he's going to have to fight somebody real.
Yeah, he's
like,
going to...
Real.
Somebody's really going to call him out like...
Like, I think Connor then stepped
like
in.
an old boxer like Sugar St. Mosley's like, I'll fuck you up, bro. What's up? Like...
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to something like that. I think it's going to be like, oh... These fools think they're the shit. We gotta someone's gonna say
somebody in the boxing room is gonna be like, all right, bro, we're gonna cut this out. These UFC fighters don't know how to box. Come on, let me show you.
Yeah,
and then that's when it's gonna be like Logan or Jake's gonna have to reconsider. Like do I want to fight Sugar Shane Mosley? Yeah. Do I want to fight Evander Holyfield?
I don't know who he would fight, but I know Logan came out and said that the one fighter he wouldn't fight was Tyson Fury.
Oh.
And then that his brother wants to fight fucking
Wild.
Jake Paul.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. So they came out and said, I mean, Logan said it. I don't know what Jake has on all that. I don't think he cares right now. He got his own shit going on. But
I think Jake will fight anybody. I think he just likes the limelight like that. I think he likes people fucking like, oh, I want Jake to lose. And then he wins. Like, that wasn't a real fight. It's like,
that's true.
I think he strives on that shit.
The thing is I don't know why people are hating on him. Why? Like, I still don't know why you guys don't like, or whoever don't like him. I don't know why they don't like him.
Yeah, this man has trained his whole 5 years now, five years in boxing, bro. And anybody that puts dedication in something and is dedicated to something, you should be on. And like, honestly, you should be happy for the dude thriving, man. So it's like, I put it out there on Twitter. It's like J. Cole goes out to Africa, plays 3 games and sucked. Everybody's praising him. He's the GOAT. He's the
he's not even that good.
He wasn't that great. You know what I mean?
Not dissing him. It's just NBA level.
It wasn't what I was expecting. I even bought it to watch his fucking games, and I was pissed. But Jake, opposite. He fucking actually a really good boxer. Actually does his fucking training, and he fuck people up. People's names that are big names in the UFC right now. A NBA player and now another UFC fighter. Well, former UFC fighter.
Right.
So it's like,
nonetheless, it's still people that at least you could say this guy's going in and at least performing. Like,
yeah,
he's getting the job done.
It's not like he fought Nate and went 5 rounds and Nate almost won or something. He knocked the dude cold. Ben Askren cold. Tyron Woodley, maybe the next victim, maybe decision. Who fucking knows yet? It might be an L. Who knows? But like, this man is literally putting his whole all his fucking coins on himself and whipping people's asses.
Yeah,
I can't knock the man for that shit.
I can't hate on somebody that's doing it.
Yeah,
if he was losing, like you said, or decisions, then it'd be different. But he's not doing that. He's actually winning, and that's the thing. Is as long as he's winning, I'm not gonna hate on him. I respect it. I respect the hell out of it, and I'm rooting for both of them. I'm rooting for Logan this weekend. I'm rooting for fucking Jake in a couple months, and if they keep winning or whatever, I don't think Logan will win, but whoever he fights, if he decides to fight again, I'm probably gonna root for him again. I don't care who he fights.
Yeah, unless he fights like somebody I actually like. Other than that,
I don't know who would want to fight him. Like right now, I'm even surprised Mayweather wants to fight him.
Yeah, like, well, I wonder how that happened. I seen the video of how it kind of happened with Jake. He was like trolling him all fucking crazy.
Right.
But it's like, damn, he trolled you that hard that you fucking
caved.
Yeah, like.
But I just feel like it's the money part. Like, I'm not saying Mayweather's up for money, but it's kind of like
when it's there.
That way. It's like Logan probably was like, "Hey, bro, I can get this venue, this price for pay-per-views. I can probably pay you out, not a whole lot.
It's probably a lot.
Maybe like $50 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably a lot.
Like, I can get you $50 million just to box me 8 rounds, not a real boxing match exhibition.
And the majority of people are gonna think you're gonna win, and you're probably gonna win.
Yeah, you're probably gonna win, but I can fucking hook you up with $50 million. I'm gonna make me a grip load myself, and we're just gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's kind of how I see that all coming into fruition.
I feel like that's how it happens with Jake too. It's like, hey, Tyron, you kind of washed, and I have $10 million to spend. Do you want to get fucked up, or you want to fuck me up? Like, what's up?
Yeah,
and they're like,
see, cool. I feel like Jake's not trying to pay anybody out just for a win. I think he's like, I know I can beat you.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's like offering a bag.
I can give you this bag. It's not that big of a bag, but big enough where
you're happy.
You're happy, I'm happy, and we really go out there and box.
Yeah, I think that's Jake's way. Logan's is like, hey, I'm this big name guy, Joe Rogan, me, and pretty much right there in podcasting. Right. And it's like, hey, man, we want to fucking make, like you said, like $50 million.
And probably Mayweather's like, yeah, it's not against my record. You're
not Canelo or Pacquiao.
Probably gonna hurt me all that bad.
And if you do, congratulations.
Yeah, like if you knock me out, cool, whatever. I doubt it, but whatever. I make $50 million off of it. That's how I see it. I don't know.
Do you think anybody other than the Paul brothers will do something like this?
No. There's nobody. Like McBroom and that one other dude's fighting next weekend.
Yeah.
Other YouTube versus TikTokers. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, Hall versus and the DDG fighting the TikToker.
Yeah, it's a nice little entertaining card. I mean, I don't know that many TikTokers. I know a few of the YouTubers.
Yeah, I know the YouTuber. One of the face guys are fighting there.
But it's like
Jarvis, I think.
I don't see nobody like that because I don't see these guys that are gonna fight really dedicated like Logan and Jake.
No, not even just in boxing, just in anything. Like, say, Jake Cole went to go play basketball. You think anybody could fucking run it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Eventually,
I feel like there's guys that will get that chance. That
like destroying with his kicking. Like,
yeah, like it's just like it's one of those things where you'll get somebody, but how well of a job are they gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, I see Logan and Jake like being those guys that are dedicated to something, and they're gonna take it over. And I think this is that moment for Logan, at least, is like it don't get better than Mayweather. Like,
No.
who else are you gonna box?
Tyson? You want to
Yeah,
Mike
but
Tyson?
you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, you're gonna
like
fucked
I don't
up.
think Logan is like. He's gonna pick his fights. It's like I know I can't beat Tyson. I know I can't beat Canelo. I can't beat these guys. But an older Mayweather, he's smaller than me. I might not get too hurt. And like I said, it's gonna sell. It's gonna fucking pop. We're gonna make a grip load of money.
And if he gets fucked up, we'll see a vlog about it, and it'll be kind of lit.
Yeah, like it's all full circle.
He'll catch the bag for the L, and then he'll make a YouTube money out of it.
Yeah, he's gonna make a shit ton of money from YouTube because that video of him vlogging it or whatever documentary, it's gonna get all the views.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna want to
But
watch
damn,
it.
what the fuck behind the scenes of
Yeah,
Logan?
exactly. So see how it's just full circle.
Yeah, he's just a
but
marketing
Jake, I
genius.
think is a different. He's like I'm doing it for money, but that's like at the bottom of his list.
Yeah, he's made enough where he's like, fuck it, bro. Let me just fuck people up that think they can really fight.
Exactly. That's where I think it is. So I don't know.
He's
It's
pushing the
interesting.
limits, though.
But back to your question. Do I think someone else in maybe YouTube or TikTok? No, because I'll be honest. I feel like there's a lot of phonies when it comes to those things that are just like they do it and they're a little creative, but they're like just creative enough where they draw the attention of their like fan base that they've established. Logan and Jake are different. They're like, oh, we could do Vine. Oh, we can do vlogging. Oh, we can become YouTube like podcasters or whatever, or music, or now boxing, or you know what I mean. They're jack of all trades. And then when they do it better than that next person.
Yeah, they do it. They do it to an extent where it's like, damn, can anybody top that?
Because like Logan was doing the podcasting really well, but then he did the guesting for so long, and then now it's kind of like not as in depth with the guesting. It's kind of like more of just them chilling, talk. Kind of like us. We started heavy with the guests, and now we're just kind of like, hey, you know what? We're gonna voice our own opinions.
Yeah, and most of the time, y'all don't probably like it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's different because once you take something over, it's like what's on to the next.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that's what they did. They did the Vine, and then it was YouTube. They took over YouTube big time. And then they've had few music hits here and there. And now,
Logan's are fucking goated though.
and now it's music or boxing. And boxing, like I said, I don't know how much bigger Logan can get than Mayweather.
There's nothing you really could do that's more big than like actually fighting another individual. It's like that's like the ultimate like flex. It's like, hey, I got in the ring with Mayweather. Like that is like, you fought who? A 50-0, the dude that fucking doesn't lose, and you fought him, Logan? Like, what the fuck were you thinking?
That's true. But see, that's the thing. I don't know how much. This might be the end of Logan's boxing career. Because then, okay, let's say.
Unless he does really good and somebody's like, I want to fight that motherfucker. And it's like somebody kind of.
This is the only way I see Logan pursuing boxing after this. I'm just going to put it out there. I think he's going to lose. That's my prediction. The only way I see him continuing the boxing is if he goes down the road his brother's on. Which is, I want to fight just to fight for real. Like,
Yeah.
I want to become a boxer. But if he don't go down that road. Because at first I think we were at the crossroads of what's Jake doing? Like, is Jake really trying to box, or is he just doing it for money or for fame, or what is he doing? And I think Jake, I can say from the decision he made to fight Woodley, he wants to box.
He wants to prove everybody why he's the problem child, because this motherfucker's gonna try to fight the biggest, the baddest.
Whoever's down and willing to take a little bit of less pay than what Logan's willing to offer. I think Logan's on the other side. He's like, I'm down for the bag. Like, I'm more down for the bag. I could take the L, really is not going to embarrass me much because you know what? I've been through so much bullshit already that what's the fucking little bit of
a loss
a loss going to do? Especially to Mayweather. You're going to hate on me for losing to Mayweather.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, Canelo and all these other fools lost to Mayweather. I'm supposed to beat Mayweather. I'm a fucking YouTuber.
Yeah, I'm the fucking savior of this fucking life to beat Mayweather.
Yeah, so I see them on two different waves. They're even different in themselves, even though they're brothers. But I mean, neither one of them's doing it wrong. It's just their preferences. Like Logan wants money, and Jake wants to beat people's asses. And I mean, maybe it switches where one day Jake's down to fight these bigger guys that are, gonna get the money too.
Yeah, because Jake's only like 22 years old. Fucker could fight Canelo when Canelo's like 40 if he wanted to.
Yeah, so I don't know. It may be someday, but for now, it's at least entertaining, and it definitely gets me.
Yeah, it gets you thinking because there's a possibility you could do anything. These two guys pretty much proved it.
You can do whatever you want. You just gotta dedicate yourself.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. These dudes. I'm gonna start boxing. I'm gonna start boxing some of y'all motherfuckers around here.
Just start a whole boxing YouTubers here.
Yeah, and if I get knocked out, I get knocked out. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think any of these fools want that smoke. They're all scared.
Give me 6 months.
Anyway, so I guess we could transition into some NBA. Poor Lakers.
R.I.P.
I'm a Laker fan. You guys know it. I had them winning the championship. They ain't going to do it because they're already the fuck out of the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, we're going to keep this short and sweet about the Lakers. They're out. There's no reason to keep talking about it.
Let's give all praise to Devin Booker and the Sun. They did it, man. They played really good. I'll be honest. I'm not going to... All you Suns fans, I'm going to be honest, y'all are whack because you can tell you never win. Like, you guys are so gloating.
On first round?
Like if you won the fucking championship already.
You still got the Nuggets. You got Jazz.
The Nuggets next, and then potentially either the Jazz, the Mavs, or the Clippers. That series probably is going to end tonight. I don't know. If it's going to go off of the previous 5 games, it's going 7. Because not one home team has won yet.
I think Dallas ends it tonight, but
I think so too. So far, my predictions are somewhat okay. I had Philly winning, which they did, but I think they're pretty much done because, look, Embiid got hurt. I got the New York Knicks wrong. And then I had the Bucks and the Nets winning.
I've had them all wrong, so.
All of them? Well, you had the Celtics winning. Yeah, that fucked you. And I think you had Miami, huh?
I had Celtics, Miami,
the
Knicks. No, I had the Hawks.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And then you had the Sixers.
Portland.
Yeah, Portland. And then you had the Jazz or Memphis.
I had Golden State. Remember we put.
We put Golden State.
So
Damn,
I'm fucking down bad. I'm down bad right now.
I missed the Lakers, the Portland, and the Knicks.
Sorry, Rob, bro. I was texting that motherfucker last night, and he didn't. He was sounding pretty sad.
Oh, what is he sad for? You should be used to them first or second round outs.
Yeah, he's
what
like,
the fuck?
I'm just gonna get fucking naked before I'm sick of these fuckers.
Well, I would start saying this: sell your jersey now, Robert, because I'm just gonna go out there on a limb. Okay, I thought before the series were over, I was already talking. If LA loses in the first round, and if Portland were to lose in the first round, I think Dame's going to finally look at the team and say, I can't get it done here. And there's a team down in LA that would love to have a Damian Lillard right now because it showed itself this weekend that they can't really fucking do it through AD all the time. LeBron can't do it all like he once did. He can do a lot, but I think he needs somebody really being able to just take over a game. And Dame Lillard even came out and said he's kind of questioning his dedication to one team and being loyal. So, Kuz, few you other mofos probably be out. Dame to LA, I'd be cool with that. We're getting somebody.
Yeah,
I know that for a fact.
Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, one of those guys.
Who else might be out there right now?
Zach LaVine, maybe.
Butler might even consider leaving fucking, what's it called? I don't know.
We might even get Kawhi Leonard. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, Kawhi might. I will say, I said this in the last podcast, I think. If the Clippers lose, that team's getting split up.
Yeah, who fucking knows? We might get somebody like that.
I mean, Curry's got 1 year left on his deal.
There's so many players
There's
out
some
there.
players that you just kind of need a good, solid 3 people. You need somebody that can also do as much scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Like AD can do it, but I think when he's so the only guy, really, it's hard because then he has to go above and beyond. If you can alleviate him, like Dame do a little, LeBron do a little, he do a little, it's easier on everybody.
I think so. Even if we get like a SGA from Oklahoma, that'd be cool.
Something. But right now you got the Jazz that moved on. They beat Memphis, I think 4-1 after they won that first game.
Yeah, 4-1.
The Nuggets won 4-2,
Mm-hmm.
and then LA lost 4-2, and then right now it's 3-2 Clippers Dallas, and then all the East is set. Philly won in 5, I think. Milwaukee swept. The Nets won in 5, and then what's it called? 1 in 5 too. The Hawks.
Oh yeah, the Hawks.
So you have the Hawks and
Sixers.
the hurt Sixers now. I don't know. I still think the Sixers can beat the Hawks. It's just probably going to go a little further than I thought. And then
Ice tray, baby.
And then you have the Nets and Milwaukee. I still have Milwaukee coming out of that series. That's going to be a good series.
Whoever I pick's gonna lose, so I'm gonna pick the Nets.
Oh, that's what's up. Oh.
And then I got the Hawks beating the Sixers.
They're not beating the Sixers, bro. Ice Trey's going to be melted.
Hey, bro. He's like Pennywise. He tormented the New York City.
But
The New York.
are not that good.
So he's taking his trip a little bit down to Philadelphia. He's
You
gonna
cannot tell me.
he's gonna
that
stir the
Knicks
pot.
are some powerhouse fucking.
There might be some hell in Philadelphia.
I'm calling it now.
Trey size.
It's over in 5.
Ice tray, yeah. Hawks in 5,
No, they're
baby.
not beating
Hawks in 5,
The
baby.
Sixers are gonna give it to them, and that's it. I don't care. I'm sorry, Hawk fans, Atlanta fans.
I don't know any, but
I don't know any either, but I'm just letting you know now. Don't think you're gonna do something that's not gonna get done.
let's go.
So I don't know. I look at it this way. I think the best finals right now that if you were to take, let's just, even if the Clippers are in it, who would you say is the best finals right now?
I said the Suns versus the Nets. Nash versus the Suns. That'd be cool. That'd be a fun one.
That's not a bad one. Fuck, the best one? I guess it, fuck, is it the Suns? Is everyone a Suns fan now? Maybe around this area, I guess. Maybe
not-
Denver.
Or Dallas. They like Dallas too.
No, that's weird. All
Our
three of those
Our
teams
Spurs.
right there. Spurs are not in.
No, I'm saying people
Oh,
like the
okay.
Spurs too.
I'd probably say Dallas is pretty popular.
I love Dallas. I love my boy Luka.
I like Luka too.
I wouldn't mind it'd be a 4 and 2 4s like Luka and the Greek Freak or something.
That would be cool. And you got Porzingis too.
Yeah, fucking Porzingis. You got
and then
the
you got Chris
Lithuanian.
Middleton too. I think he's foreign too.
He's Canadian, I think.
Oh, that's still foreign.
That's still foreign.
I don't know. I guess it would be probably the Nets for sure from the East.
But anybody that plays the Nets, it's pretty much. That's why
I
I think
guess it would have to be the Suns.
because the only team that I think could beat them in the East is the team they're playing is the Bucks. I think that's the only team that could.
Well, if it beats her, yeah, there's. It's basically the Eastern Conference Final is the matchup coming up.
Yeah, unless
Embiid comes back.
something happens and Trae Young becomes a god. And
Yeah, I doubt it. And then I don't know if I'm gonna pick teams though. I think it's still gonna be Milwaukee from the East, and I kind of like the Jazz. Mitchell's playing better now
Good
that
as
he's
fuck,
back.
yeah.
Gobert's still there. Conley's a good asset. They got some pieces that are fairly decent for them. I don't think I like Dallas, but I just don't know if Doncic can carry another series. Like that's a lot. It's like asking Butler to do it, you know, like when Butler did
or
it.
Booker, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Well, Booker's different because Ayton's not bad. Chris Paul's a good guy. That full fucking Payne or whatever.
Oh, Cameron Payne.
Yeah, that fool came in
Fuck
clutch.
Cameron Payne.
Fucking, what's the other Cameron dude?
Oh, Johnson.
Yeah, that fool's not too bad himself.
And then Bridges.
Bridges. Like, they got a solid team, but they're going to play a decent fucking
Nuggets.
Joker in the Nugs.
Yeah, fuck, bro. And Jokic isn't hurt like
I think the
AD.
Jazz versus Milwaukee is my finals now.
Jazz Milwaukee. That's a boring ass finals.
I don't know if I'd watch it.
That's a 90.
Like, who the fuck are those fans?
Utah Jazz.
Like, everyone says, and I'm not saying this myself, but when we went to Utah last year, everyone's like, oh, you're going to go visit the Mormons or whatever. And
Mormons like basketball?
they got a team.
That's facts.
So you got Mormons, and then you got fucking, I don't know what's up in Milwaukee.
Some fucking moose. Some fucking moose.
You got Mormons and mooses.
You got Mormons and mooses over there, motherfucker.
In the stands?
Or is it meese? Like, is it like goose?
No,
like geese?
No, it's moose.
It's
just have a herd of moose, not mooses.
It's not Mises?
No, it's not. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would say, look at those moose. I wouldn't say, look at those mooses.
Let's see. Oh, they're just called a herd. Like more than one moose.
Moose is a herd.
It's a herd.
Hey, I said that, a herd of moose.
That's what's up. So it's not like geese.
No. Well, but they called a flock of geese.
But I'm saying, like, if you see
if
you see a goose and you see a couple gooses, you can be like, look, there's geese. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
But that's why I was like,
I wouldn't say mooses or mises.
That just sounds so fucking funny.
Anyways, guys, yeah. So
I'm gonna start saying that
y'all's
shit.
Predictions.
I
know.
don't think y'all even care what we say. I got them all wrong. This was probably the.
Like I said, I got 3 series wrong. I got the LA, I got the Denver, and I technically haven't got the Dallas series yet.
You got the Knicks wrong.
And the Knicks wrong. Those are the only 3 I have. And like I said, I still had Philly versus Milwaukee, and I had LA versus Dallas. So I could still get Dallas there. Just I don't know who's gonna be the other team. Probably I like the Suns.
I hate the fucking Suns.
I don't like I never had a problem with the Suns, except I didn't like Steve Snatch.
I hated Steve Nash.
And so
Fucking hate his bitch ass.
Who was the other guys they had? They had
Amari Stoudemire, Sean Marion, Joe Johnson.
What was the dude that used to guard Kobe?
Oh, Rajah Bell.
And who was the little Barbosa?
Leonardo
Barbosa.
Fucking
yeah, they had a
pussies.
bunch of crazy ass motherfuckers on their team.
I fucking can't stand
And
that.
so, I don't know. NBA is what it is.
It is what it is.
What else?
What else is going on? There's something else.
Hopefully all you guys are safe now that it's not raining anymore, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully you're still safe. COVID's over. It was fake news.
COVID is over, guys.
Official.
Go back to your normal lives.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going disc golfing here in a week, but I'm probably tired of that.
Yeah, well, we just disc golf all the time.
Yeah, we disc
I
golf.
don't disc golf a lot, actually. I lie.
I disc golf all the time, but not lately today.
Yeah, today.
I'll go out today, though.
Yeah, I'll probably go out in a little bit.
But other than that, I don't know. I guess that's it for now.
Till the next time.
Till next time, guys. Beard Bros out.
Later. Bye.